Today we have a great show with an interview with Ethan Willis, a SUNY Adirondack student, on his side career of lawn care and snow removal. Also some NFL draft discussions with Mountain Talk sports analyst Joe Abbott on Timberwolf TV.
You're watching Mountain Talk on Timberwolf TV, the most trusted news in the upstate New York area. It's now time for Mountain Talk with Marc Apple.
Hello there, I'm Marc Apple. Coming up on this episode of Mountain Talk, my first guest is Ethan Willis to discuss his local business. Ethan, thanks for coming on the show today.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
So I wanted to first start off with a simple question. When did you start this business?
Really over the last year and a half, I really started my business. But I have worked with people prior, and that did help me, grow my business. And I'm, just starting, so I really need to grow my business here. And it's been awesome. So.
Okay, so you're talking about growing your business. How many properties do you work on now?
I do take care of some commercial properties, such as like the North Country Veterinarian Clinic over by the airport. But in total, I'd say I do take care of about 25 to 30 properties. So.
Well, that's quite a few.
Yeah.
So it says right in the name, lawn care and snow removal. So was winter season your busiest, or is this a year-round?
It is year-round. Last winter was definitely, extremely busy with that the monsoon snowstorm that we got, around December 17th time frame when I was out for about 56 hours. So it was super long, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's something that's affected us all. How about COVID-19? Has that slowed down your business? Has that had any effect on you? How has that been?
I mean, COVID-19 has and hasn't affected my business. If you get into the logistics, it has, but being a frontline worker, I was still working, through the pandemic and through the shutdown of last year. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I heard you saying you do both commercial and smaller properties. Do you have to travel a lot to work? Do you have a territory that you stay in? How does that work?
I do try to keep, stay in a range here. So the furthest south that I'll go is exit 15, Wilton, Gansevoort area, sometimes Schuylerville. And the furthest north I'll go is up to exit 24, Warrensburg area. And if the price is right, sometimes I can branch out of that area.
Right, that's my hometown area. I know it's going to be quite the haul. That's a pretty big range.
Yeah.
Do you have any employees to help you take care of some of these properties?
I do. Yeah, I have a couple different guys. If it's a bigger job, they'll come out and help me, which is really nice. So.
Oh, good. Well, it sounds like things are looking up for you. So I'd like to thank you for coming in, Ethan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been talking with SUNY Adirondack student Ethan Willis. Thanks for joining me on Mountain Talk. It's time for a short break. We'll be back with Mountain Talk sports analyst Joe Abbott right after this.
Matchsticks, matchbox, matching tie to matching socks. You don't know why, but you're really special to match point, match game. You and I are not the same, but I can tell that you're really special to me. There's something I can give to make you laugh, to help you live. We're the perfect match, and you're really special to me. We're the perfect match, and you're really special to me.
Welcome back to Mountain Talk. I'm Marc Apple. My guest is Mountain Talk sports analyst Joe Abbott. Joe, welcome to the show.
Hey, Mark, thanks for having me.
So today we're going to be talking a little NFL draft that's coming up. Who, in your opinion, are the top 5 prospect picks?
Well, the top 5 prospects for me start off with Kyle Pitts at number 1, then the linebacker from Penn State, Micaiah Parsons, then the corner at Northwestern, Greg Newsome, second. He draws a lot of comparisons to Richard Sherman. And then it would start the quarterbacks with Trevor Lawrence, and Justin Fields would be my top 5 prospects for this draft tonight.
Okay, so you mentioned Trevor Lawrence. Do you think he's the best quarterback in this draft class, and why or why not?
I don't think he is. I think he's going to be a phenomenal player at the next level, but I do think that Justin Fields has more gifted abilities to take him to the next level and above Trevor Lawrence's ceiling.
All right, so Justin Fields, you're key on him, and I see you come representing the Falcons. You think the Falcons are going to be drafting him?
I wish they were, knowing what our situation moving forward with being cap-strapped and things like that. But I think they're tied to Matt Ryan for the next 2 years, so I think they're going to look to improve around him and build with him.
Right, so they're going to bypass Fields then.
Yes.
Okay. Who, in your opinion, we haven't mentioned running backs. Who do you think are the top running backs in this draft?
Well, the top running backs, Najee Harris draws a lot of comparisons to Derrick Henry from the Titans. And this sounds like the Steelers are looking at him, which it could be interesting. And then the other two I'd say that could be workhorses at the next level would be Travis Etienne from Clemson and Chuba Hubbard from Oklahoma State.
Okay, and I see you mentioned my Steelers there. I think anybody can help them the draft, like the running back you mentioned, because we got to the end of the season last season and it was curtains. And the Browns punch. So.
Yeah, I think, if they really do decide to go in the running back category, I think Najee Harris definitely could be the guy for them.
Good. Well, thanks for coming in, Joe. That's
thank
all
you.
the time we have for this week. Thanks to our guests, Ethan Willis and Joe Abbott, for joining us on Mountain Talk on Timberwolf TV.
You've been watching Mountain Talk with Marc Apple on Timberwolf TV. Tune in next week when we interview SUNY Adirondack President Christine Duffy and Governor Andrew Cuomo on students getting the COVID vaccine. I'm Nolan Taylor with Timberwolf TV.